And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the distinct pleasure of the management to present to you this morning's star attraction. Here he is, back after an exclusive tour exploring the funkiest depths of this great country. Won't you welcome from parts unknown, Kevin O'Corn and the live, local, and loud morning show.
Good morning. You're listening to 88.3 WXUT, Toledo's only alternative, broadcasting live from the top of Parks Tower in Toledo, Ohio. It's currently 6 a.m. on October 24th, 2024. This is show number 5 of Live, Local, and Loud. I want to welcome you to the show this morning. We are going to get to some great live music for you throughout the morning. Probably going to try to play a little bit more than usual today, give you guys a good feel of all the stuff we've been playing here on Live, Local, and Loud, but wanted to get your day started with a quick look at traffic and weather before you hit the roads or head off to campus today. Right now here in Toledo, it's 37 degrees and winds are calm. Looking today for a high of 60 with beautiful sunny skies. Overnight tonight, clouds will be increasing with a low of 42. Friday, showers likely, high of 62, and overnight it's going to clear out and leading way to a great weekend. And it's a big weekend here on the campus of the University of Toledo because those pesky Flyers from Bowling Green, the Falcons, are going to be flying up here on Saturday for the Battle of I-75. We'll be talking about that a little bit more later on in the show. But Saturday, we're looking at a high of 58 and sunny. Perfect day for football at the Glass Bowl. Maybe a little chilly, but, you know, sun's going to be out. It's going to be a great day. So overnight Saturday, 36, high of 58 on Sunday with sunny weather again. And Sunday night overnight low of 39, leading into Monday with a high of 66. So we've got some beautiful days coming up in front of us, except for that chance of rain tomorrow. Looks like we're in for a great weekend. So how's everybody doing out there this morning? The listener lines are open. You can give us a call this morning at 419-530-4455 to talk. And let me know what's on your mind today. I want to know what you think. I'd like to get some predictions today for the UT Bowling Green football game on Saturday. Want to hear what you guys think is going to happen here at the Glass Bowl. Now, one thing about the Battle of I-75 this year, doing something a little different at the stadium, they're doing a stripe the stadium. So basically what they're trying to do is have certain sections of the stadium swathed off in yellow and gold and midnight blue. So if you are going to the game this weekend, go to Stripe the Stadium. If you type that into your internet search browser, you can do the Glass Bowl Stripe the Stadium or U Toledo Stripe the Stadium, and it'll tell you, depending on what section you're in, what color you should be wearing. So let's make it look really pretty out there this weekend. Make it look very intimidating for those Falcons when they fly into town on Saturday. Pardon me. Taking a look at some of the news that's happening here before we get to some music. One thing that's been going on right now is there's been a strike going on at Boeing. 33,000 production workers voted to continue their week-long strike yesterday. They rejected a 35% pay increase over 4 years and $7,000 in bonuses among benefits. Let me tell you, if I was being given a 35% pay raise over 4 years, I'd be pretty happy with that. And the bonuses wouldn't hurt either. The vote came as Boeing reported a $6 billion third quarter loss, raising its full year losses to $8 billion. This is according to 1440.com. They've been having some concerns over their 737 MAX aircraft. CEO Kelly Ortberg told investors in her first public call yesterday he plans to prioritize a culture shift to reboot the company's image. The statement came after Boeing announced layoffs and other efforts to downsize this month as its credit rating approaches junk status. Boeing stocks fell 3% yesterday during midday trading. Boeing is the single largest exporter in the U.S. by dollar value, generating close to $80 billion in revenue each year. Still, the company has failed to turn a profit since 2018. So things not looking great for Boeing. Not only are they having trouble monetarily, they've also got some very unhappy workers that are demanding more money. So we'll see what happens with Boeing there. And taking a look at sports and entertainment, let's take a look at actually in baseball. This actually doesn't have to do with the World Series, although the person involved in the story is in this year's World Series. The Los Angeles Dodgers star Shohei Ohtani's 50th home run ball sold for $4.4 million at auction yesterday. That is a record price for a sports ball of any kind. Also, Dodgers legend Fernando Valenzuela, a guy from my youth, I used to watch him when I was a kid, has died at the age of 63. In entertainment, Rosario Dawson and Julianne Moore. Anywhere, just some construction around the area, just the normal construction we've been talking about for several weeks. So some of those include State Road 579 between 75 and State Road 25. That's closed for construction. State Road 110 between 12 and US 6 closed. And State Route 109 at the Ohio Turnpike also closed for construction. Let's look at your traffic there. Again, right now it's 38 degrees here in the Toledo area. We're going to get to some music here now. Let me pull up some stuff here on my playlist. We're going to kick off with a song called Deadly Game by Enforcer. You're listening to 88.3 WXUT live, local, and loud with Kevin O'Korn.
Bring your Ruth Rusey, and this is how I live United. I read to children as part of United Way's education program. It helps them create links between language and literacy and prepares them for a better academic future. I figure I have the time and they have the need. My name is Ruth Rusey. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
My name is Ruth Rusey, and this is how I live United. I read to children as part of United Way's education program. It helps them create links between language and literacy and prepares them for a better academic future. I figure I have the time and they have the need. My name is Ruth Rusey. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
My name is Dale Pazinski, and
Welcome back to Live, Local, and Loud with Kevin O'Korn on 88.3 WXUT. On the backside of that PSA break, we heard the song Deadly Game from local band Enforcer. And after that, a tribute band. I wouldn't say tribute band, but they're a cover band that does a lot of stuff from Chicago and the Blues Brothers, a group called the Transit Brothers, coming to you out of Detroit. It is 6:16 a.m. on Thursday, October 24th. We're so glad you can join us this morning. Hope your morning is getting off to a good start. Our listener lines are open at 419-530-4455. I'd like to hear from you guys this morning. Predictions on what do you think is going to happen this weekend during the UT Bowling Green annual Battle of I-75. This will be the 89th kickoff of this classic rivalry. And it should be a beautiful day in the Toledo area for football coming up on Saturday. We'll get your weather and traffic coming up here in just a moment. And we will keep on rolling on with lots of live music. Born in 1986, artist and rapper Drake was born. He's 38 today. Born in 1947, American actor Kevin Kline. Some of my favorite movies have Kevin Kline starring in them. One of my favorites is the movie Dave, where he's an out-of-work actor who happens to eerily look like the current sitting president of the United States, and he ends up filling in for him. So Kevin Kline turned 77 today. This guy's a legend to me because he has produced basically the soundtrack of my life. Ted Templeman, born in 1944, is 80 today. He is the legendary producer who produced great bands like Van Halen. You go back and listen to the classic David Lee Roth era, Van Halen 1, 2, Women and Children First, Fair Warning, 1984, Diver Down, all of those produced by Ted Templeman. So that was his music, like I said, is the soundtrack to my life. So happy birthday to Ted Templeman. Actor F. Murray Abraham, probably most famous, at least in my mind, for his role as Salieri in the movie Amadeus, born in 1935. So he's 85 today. And coming back to the music theme here of the show, Bill Wyman, former bassist of the Rolling Stones, born in 1936, turns 88 years old today. And it's amazing to think that the Rolling Stones are still out there making music, turning out the jams, and something in the water. I don't know what it is, but they are still going. So happy birthday to Bill Wyman. Happy birthday. If it's your birthday out there today, have a happy birthday. Make sure you get a piece of cake. Eat your dessert first, and don't forget to tip your waitresses. Time now for weather and traffic together.
Live, local, and loud weather and traffic together on WXUT 88.3 FM.
And right now here in the Toledo area, again, 37 degrees. Got fair skies out there. Today, high of 60, low of 42 overnight with increasing clouds. A chance of showers likely tomorrow with a high of 62, a low of Friday night of 43. We're looking for beautiful fall weather for this weekend. 58 and sunny on Saturday, 58 and sunny on Sunday. And moving into Monday, a little bit of a boost in temperatures up to 66 degrees. Taking a look at the roads, refreshing my OGO from the Ohio Department of Transportation. Again, right now, not reporting any tie-ups or backups out on the roads this morning on any of the major interstates. 75, 475, the Turnpike, 23, 24, 25, all looking like smooth sailing. So be safe out there this morning as you're heading off to work or school. We're going to get back to some more music here. Let's get on with Ed Dressel with his song Tequilla Highway. You're listening to 88.3 WXUT FM.
alone. Then she said, honey, you know, I'm dressed to kill. Be my victim, if you will. She said, be my victim, if you will. Be my victim, if you will. Be my victim, if you will. She said, be my victim, if you will. When next Saturday rolled around, I was out looking for you know who. When I strolled into my favorite place, I seen a girl with a familiar face. She looked my way and said, you know I'm dressed to kill. Be my victim, if you will. She said, be my victim, if you will. Be my victim, if you will. Be my victim, if you will. She said, be my victim, if you will. Be my victim, if you will. Be my victim, if you will.
Get more out of the University of Toledo's College Radio.
You are now at your home away from home.
88.3 is streaming 24/7 online at WXUT.com. Keep in touch with all of your favorite shows that our station has to offer. Only at WXUT.com. 88.3 FM, Toledo's only alternative.
Do you want to rock out? Then tune in to 88.3 WXUT FM on Thursday nights from 10 to midnight. And get ready to jam out to classic rock from the vinyl to cassette era. Grab your air guitar, throw up your fists, and turn up that FM dial, because we're going to take off on Flying with the Ace.
Crank it up and rip the knob off. You're listening to Live, Local, and Loud with Kevin O'Korn on 88.3 FM WXUT. And welcome back to Live, Local, and Loud with Kevin O'Korn. I am Kevin O'Korn. It is 6. Geez, I just do not know the times this morning. 6:31 in the morning on Thursday, October 24th. Hope you're getting your day off to a good start. Our listener lines are open right now, 419-530-4455. If you'd like to call in and talk this morning, getting your predictions for the Bowling Green UT Battle of I-75 football game this Saturday. Kickoff is at 3:30 at the Glass Bowl. They want you to stripe the stadium, so check out what colors you should be wearing, and let's make the stadium look great and intimidating for this annual battle, the 89th annual Battle of I-75, playing for the Battle of I-75 trophy. Back in my day when I was a student, I went actually to both schools, but when I was at Bowling Green and here at Toledo, it was initially called the Peace Pipe, but due to political correctness and cultural appropriation, we've changed that now to the Battle of I-75. So UT is looking to retain that trophy and continue on with their season. They're sitting right now at 4-2, and hopefully they'll take home another victory this weekend. So again, if you'd like to call in and chime in about your thoughts about what's going to happen this Saturday at the Glass Bowl, 419-530-4455. That's 4455. Taking a look right now at, did you guys get a chance to check out the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction concert that happened? Great class this year. I mean, there's still, I mean, I love the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but some of the groups that get in just, it's not really rock and roll. If they want to call it the Music Hall of Fame, covering everything, that's great. But as far as rock and roll goes, they sometimes miss the mark in a couple different places. But this year's class included Mary J. Blige, Cher, Dave Matthews Band, Foreigner, Peter Frampton, Kool and the Gang, Ozzy Osbourne, A Tribe Called Quest, Some of the musical excellence awards went to the late Jimmy Buffett, Dionne Warwick, MC5, Norman Whitfield. Musical influence awards went to Alex Corner, great British blues player, John Mayall, Big Mama Thornton, and it's so great class this year. Watching the concert, I went back and watched it here a couple days ago and really enjoyed the performances that Cher did, especially with Dua Lipa kicking it off, paying tribute to Cher. And she came out and just wowed the crowd. I mean, for Cher to be still out there sounding as good as she does is just amazing to me. Dave Matthews Band. Dave, in a moment of, he's usually so goofy and stuff on stage, you could just tell he was just kind of overwhelmed by the moment during the acceptance speech. Had a chance to actually see Dave Matthews Band for the first time this summer out at Blossom Music Center over near Cleveland. They put on a fantastic show. Foreigner, one of those albums when I was a kid that I was just wearing out on my turntable was Foreigner 4. With songs like Waiting for a Girl Like You, Jukebox Hero. That, again, one of those soundtrack of your life's type groups. Foreigner is definitely one of them. And I don't know how it took until 2024, but Peter Frampton finally got the acknowledgement that he deserves. You talk about somebody who just revolutionized the guitar in rock and roll. I put him right up there with Eddie Van Halen, Randy Rhoads. Peter Frampton, just absolutely amazing. Finally getting his due, getting in there. Kool and the Gang, another one of those groups that, when I was a kid, when they were, really in their heyday, Kool and the Gang was just one of those pop sounds that, man, you just couldn't help but dancing. Couldn't help but get yourself up and... My microphone, my microphone's on. I just lost myself in the headphone in the mix. Kool and the Gang Celebration. Oh my gosh, you still can't go to a party to this day, to a wedding, bar mitzvah, you name it. Celebration's going to be playing, and sporting events for the big win. You're going to hear Celebration, but let's not sleep on some of their greatest hits. Jungle Boogie. Hollywood Swingin'. I mean, Kool and the Gang just absolutely just crushed it out there. And Robert Kool Bell still out there playing bass. They'd had a great performance, a great medley of their greatest hits. And what can we say? The Ozman cometh. Ozzy Osbourne getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think what I was most impressed, I just absolutely love seeing Wolfgang Van Halen coming out there and jamming out those Randy Rhoads licks that he was so famous for. One of those guitarists that unfortunately we lost at way too young an age to that tragic accident. And, also it's nice to see Jimmy Buffett, even though he is passed, but he's still got his acknowledgement for musical excellence. And, oh my gosh, the voice of Dionne Warwick, she just absolutely amazed me. I mean, maybe we'll play a little Dionne Warwick later here. We'll find some music here in the rotation and get that in there. But a great class for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. Great to see, like I said, getting Dave Matthews in there, Peter Frampton, Ozzy Osbourne, Kool and the Gang, Foreigner, Cher. Just absolutely amazing class. So congratulations to all of them. Who are some of your people that are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that you would like to see get inducted? We'd love to hear you. Call us 419-530-4455. Coming up on 8:38, and you know what that means, everybody.
Live, local, and loud, weather and traffic together on WXUT 88.3 FM.
That's right. It's time for weather and traffic together here on WXUT 88.3. Right now, out on the roads, no delays, no backups, just your normal construction spots. Be careful going through those areas today. I-75, 475, Turnpike, 23, 24. They're all looking like smooth sailing, so it should be an easy drive into work or school this morning. Your 7-day forecast looking really great here today. We're looking at a high of 60. Currently, it's 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Why did I say that? 36 degrees, high of 60 today, low 49 overnight. Chance of rain tomorrow, 62. Partly cloudy overnight Friday, 43. High of 58 on Saturday and Sunday with lots of sunshine, and 66 mostly sunny on Monday. That's your weather and traffic together here on 88.3 WXUT. Let's get back to some music here right now. Like I said, I'm going to play. I'm going to go against the grain of what we normally play with our local music, but there's a song that I've been just wanting to play because it's just one of those soundtrack of my life type songs. But we're going to get to the group Styx. Again, another band that I got a bucket list, got to go see them a couple of years ago at Blossom. Absolutely still out there crushing it with their music. But this is Blue Collar Man from Styx. You're listening to 88.3 WXUT.
Chance to survive. I'm just a poor soul in the unemployment.
Did you know that free sexual health resources and testing services are available for little or no cost in the state of Ohio? From pregnancy resources to birth control to STI, STD testing, Planned Parenthood covers and assists with various sexual health questions and issues. Insurance or not, options are available to all. Take time to call and control your health. Contact your local Planned Parenthood facility or call 1-800-230-7526. That's 1-800-230-7526.
Live, local, and loud, weather and traffic together on WXUT 88.3 FM.
We try to do weather and traffic on the 8s during the live, local, and loud show here with Kevin O'Korn. Taking a look at your roads right now. Not seeing any backups, not seeing any delays out on the major roadways, 475, 75, the Turnpike, 23, 24. They're all looking clear this morning. And for your forecast right now, you're looking at 36 degrees here in the Toledo area with fair skies. Winds are calm. Looking for a high today of 60, low overnight of 42 with increasing clouds. Tomorrow, showers are likely, 60% chance of rain with a high of 62. Overnight low Friday, 43, but then looking at gorgeous fall weather for the weekend, 58 and sunny both Saturday and Sunday. Should be an absolutely gorgeous day for kickoff at the Battle of I-75. You're listening to Live, Local, and Loud with Kevin O'Korn. This has been your weather and traffic on the 8s. So we are taking a look at the Battle of I-75 before we get to the top of the hour here. Should be another classic battle between the two. Bowling Green has an absolutely amazing. They've got some amazing players. They're sitting pretty good here in the MAC. But let's take a look here. This is from the University of Toledo Athletics. The greatest football rivalry in the Midwestern Conference resumes when the Toledo Rockets host the Bowling Green Falcons in the annual Battle of I-75 at the Glass Bowl this Saturday, October 26th, kicking off at 3:30 p.m. Hopefully you'll be there live in the stands cheering on the Rockets, but if you can't, you'll be able to watch the game on ESPN+. Both teams are 2-1 in the MAC and in a 6-way logjam for second place in the MAC heading into the showdown. Toledo, sitting at 5-2 overall, is coming off a big 13-6 road victory over Northern Illinois on the 19th. Toledo's defense kept the Huskies out of the end zone and made 6 stops on 4th down to grind out the victory. The Rockets scored the only touchdown of the game in the second quarter on a 52-yard touchdown pass from sophomore quarterback John Allen Richter to Juwan Newton, and added a pair of Dylan Cunanan field goals in the victory. NIU could only manage 2 first-half field goals. Toledo's defense surrendered 242 yards of total offense in the first half, but held the Huskies to just 6 points thanks to 3 stops on 4th downs in Toledo territory. So that's what happened last Saturday. Now let's take a look here at Toledo versus Bowling Green. Again, like I said, Toledo's sitting at 5-2 in the MAC. Bowling Green's at 3-4, but they have a 2-1 MAC conference record, so they are tied with the Rockets there in a 6-way tie for second place. Toledo leads the overall series 43-41 with 4 ties. Toledo has won 12 of the last 14 meetings, including a 32-31 win last year at BG. Jason Candle is in his 9th year here with the Rockets. His overall record 70-37. And Scott Leffler is 23-29 in his 6th year at Bowling Green. But don't let that record fool you. The Bowling Green program has definitely been rebuilding. So this is the 89th meeting between Toledo and Bowling Green, and they are separated by a mere 26 miles. Much of it is along I-75, so that's why we call it the Battle of I-75. For those of you who may be new to the university or not familiar with the university traditions, the first meeting on the gridiron between the two schools happened back in 1919. And this is, for the 13th time, the winner of the game will win the Battle of I-75 trophy. It was first awarded back in 2011 following a 28-21 win. Toledo is 11-2 versus Bowling Green in the Battle of I-75 trophy era. Like I said, the Rockets are asking the fans to stripe the stadium in alternating sections of midnight blue and gold. And just some highlights, some things that we could be looking forward to as far as records and personal bests that will be possible here. Juwan Newton caught his 29th career touchdown against the NIU. He only needs 1 more to tie and 2 to surpass Cody Thompson, 30 from 2014 to 2018, which is Toledo's all-time mark. Also, this weekend, Toledo will honor the 2024 Varsity T class, Hall of Fame class at halftime. We won't get into the controversy that we had there with the bands from Bowling Green not being allowed to play at halftime, but they are going to be allowed to perform during the tailgate. There'll be a special area set up for them on Saturday prior to the game. So if you want to come out and see the Bowling Green Falcons marching band perform, 425 strong, the second largest marching band in the country, they'll be doing a performance in the parking lot on the north end of the stadium Saturday before the game. So this year, again, like I said, they're inducting the Varsity T Hall of Fame class this Friday at the Pinnacle, and they'll be honored during halftime during the football game on Saturday. Members of the 2024 class include football player Joe Conroy, played for the Rockets 1974 to 78. Annika Edwards Bess, women's track and field from 95 to 98. Natalia Gayton, women's soccer. She was here 2009 to 2012. Kyle Gameller, Kylie Gameller, women's swimming and diving, 2005 to 2009. Yolanda Richardson Swain, women's basketball, 2009 to 2013. And the late Glenn Smith, football and men's track and field, 1970 to 72. And Ron Warga, baseball, 1996 to 1999. Receiving the Distinguished Service Award from the Varsity T Club is former Deputy Athletic Director Dave Notke. Dave retired in 2022 after working for 33 years in various positions in the athletic department. So congratulations to Dave, an honor well-deserved. I had the honor to work with Dave on several things back when I was a student. He was very helpful with helping us out with Rocket Replay, the old coaches show. Tickets are available for the event at the Pinnacle tomorrow night. You can call the box office at 419-530-GOLD. That's 419-530-4653. Or you can go to utrockets.com/FBTix. So congratulations to all of the Varsity T Hall of Fame. We are coming up on the top of the hour here. Let's get back to some more music real quick. Oh, actually, let's go back and talk about, I just want to give a shout out to the past music we've played. We've been trying to keep it local all morning. I did pop a little Sticks in there. That was just for me. Had to hear a little Blue Collar Man. But the last 4 songs that we heard that we didn't really talk about, we had Tequilla Highway by Ed Dressel, My Favorite Boys from LameAss Dads, Be My Victim from Scott Haas, and the last song that we heard was Gentleman by the Afghan Whigs, a great band that comes out of Cincinnati. They've been around for a long time, but again, I consider live local, anything here in the state of Ohio. So the Afghan Whigs, they're another great band. Got to see them live up at St. Andrews Hall in Detroit several years ago. Absolutely amazing in concert. Greg Dooley and those guys put on a great show and put out some great music. But let's get back to, let's end the hour with the Stone Quillen Band. We're going to play their song. This is an instrumental called Green Tea. You're listening to 88.3 WXUT FM.
is Dale Pazinski, and this is how I live united. I volunteer with United Way, helping the homeless in my community by teaching computer skills and helping them build a basic resume to save on their very own USB drive. It's huge when somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Okay, forest animals, kids are coming to the forest, and it's up to us to make their visit a good one. Sparrow, have you practiced the most popular bird songs for the year?
Of course.
Catchy. I like it. River, how's the temperature?
It's a refreshing 52 degrees, man.
I love it. Turtle.
He's not here yet, man.
He's late every morning. Okay. Squirrel.
The forest has been preparing just for you. To learn more about cool things to do in the forest, visit discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You're listening to 88.3 FM WXUT, broadcasting from Parks Tower on the University of Toledo campus.
On a beer? 7 o'clock in the morning. Scotch?
Crank it up and rip the knob off. You're listening to Live, Local, and Loud with Kevin O'Korn on 88.3 FM WXUT. Good morning. Welcome back to Live, Local, and Loud. This is Kevin O'Korn. You are listening to 88.3 WXUT here in Toledo. We are glad you're joining us this morning. Thank you so much for waking up with us. Our listener lines are open, pardon me, at 7 o'clock. If you'd like to give us a call, 419-530-4453. I would like to hear what you wear to our football games here at the Glass Bowl. I see some great outfits for people dressing up, having a good time, supporting the Rocket cause. So what are you going to be wearing to show your team support this weekend at the UT Bowling Green game? The 89th matchup between the Rockets and the Falcons should be a great, great battle on Saturday. At, looking like it's going to be a perfect fall day. We'll get to weather and traffic here in just a couple of minutes. But first, I want to take a look at a few stories from today in history. Let's take a look and see what the annals of time have for us today. Now, we're all used to using our cell phones for everything. You know, we can walk anywhere, talk anywhere, and we are able to connect with anyone worldwide with the push of a button or a touchscreen. So how do we used to do it? We used to communicate way back in the day, even before my time. I know I'm old, but not this old. We used to use the telegraph, and back in 1861, Western Union, the main provider of telegraph services here in the United States, completed the first transcontinental telegraph line. So being able to send a telegram from New York to California became possible back in 1861. In 1901, the first barrel ride went over Niagara Falls. Don't know if you guys are aware of this, but over the years, several people have tried to go over the falls in a barrel. I don't recommend it. It's very dangerous. A lot of people have actually died doing this. But 1901, for the first time ever, somebody rolled over the edge of Niagara Falls in a barrel. Turning now to the 1940s. In 1945, the United Nations was born. Post-World War II, we had the United Nations come together and they're still going strong today. Really neat building in Manhattan, New York City, the United Nations building. I got to see that a couple of years ago, walked by, absolutely incredible. Turning back to the world of music, in 1962, the godfather of soul, James Brown, recorded his legendary album, Live at the Apollo. And 2003, this is one that, growing up as a kid, I always wanted to ride on it, but never got a chance to because obviously they retired it. The final flight of the Concorde supersonic jet happened in 2003. Imagine being able to be whisked across the Atlantic Ocean in a matter of, a couple hours instead of 8 hours. That's what the supersonic travel of the Concorde allowed people to do. But because of the high emissions, it was very, deemed to be bad for the environment. and just the overall cost of operating the Concorde machines, it became too much for British Airways to maintain those, and the final flight of the Concorde happened on this date back in 2003. So we got you caught up on this day in history. Looking forward to this week. It is time for a little traffic and weather together. Right now here in the Toledo area, we'll start off with weather. Let's update and refresh, make sure we're getting the most accurate information here. It is currently 36 degrees here in Toledo with fair skies, looking for a high today of 60. Showers likely tomorrow, high of 62. But beautiful weather for the weekend, perfect fall weather, a high of 58 Saturday and Sunday with mostly sunny skies. And a little bit of a warm-up on Monday as we head back into the work week next week with a high of 66. So, like I said, slight chances of showers tomorrow, but obviously going to be a perfect fall weekend. If you're not going to the game, why aren't you? But if you're not, make sure you get out there and enjoy some of that fall weather. It'd be a perfect pumpkin patch weekend, or get those final weekends of apple picking done. So enjoy your time out there. On the roads right now, still reporting absolutely nothing on the roadways. All of our roadways are showing up in green on OGO from ODOT. So no traffic backups here in the area. 475, 75, the Turnpike, all looking great for your drive this morning. But be careful out there. Be safe. And get where you arrive on time and arrive alive. Be careful out there. Let's get back to some music here on WXUT. We're going to keep it local again. We're going to play a song we haven't heard in a couple weeks. The song Allegations by a band called Uncouth. They're a band out of Athens, Ohio. They're new and upcoming. They just released an EP. This is off of their new EP. Again, this song is called Allegations from Uncouth. You're listening to 88.3 WXUT.
What's it gonna take for you to walk away? What's it gonna take for me to beg you to stay? I never intended to feel this way, but you threw me out, you made me. What's it gonna take for you to walk away? What's it gonna take for me to beg you to stay? I never intended to feel this way, but you threw me out, you made me astray. I used to say I love you so easily back then. Well, it's hard to pull reasons from tangles in my head. Maybe rifts just formed that could never be crossed. Or maybe our hearts just couldn't take yet another loss. Emotions erupted, there were flames in the air. They set the house on fire, nothing can be spared. They say fire brings life to land.
Are you scared to go back to school because of fears of being too late? Do you feel like you should have gone back to school but could never find the right time in your life? Most of the time, it's because people question if they would be able to afford the cost of education. Here at the University of Toledo, we welcome all students back, no matter the situation you may be in. We want financial issues to be the last of your concerns by offering a wide variety of scholarships that can help aid your future journey. You can check out scholarships online right now at utoledo.edu or come schedule your campus tour today. Welcome back to 88.3 WXUT Toledo. You're listening to Live, Local, and Loud with Kevin O'Korn. It is 7:15 in the morning on this Thursday, October 24th, and this is show number 4 or 5 of Live, Local, and Loud. Glad you can join us this morning. Wanted to get back to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I was talking about earlier that, sometimes I think the groups that get in are a little bit interesting. So what is the criteria to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Apparently, some of the stars that were on the stage this weekend or this past weekend had some of the same questions. One of my favorites out there, rock and roll superstar Sammy Hagar, Van Halen, and his solo success, inducted the band Foreigner into the Rock Hall and performed that evening. But while presenting his award to Foreigner, he made a couple of remarks that made it insinuate that he felt the band should have been inducted a long time ago. Hagar said, "So we've all asked ourselves, all musicians out there, what's the criteria? How do you get into the hall? One big hit song, right? Well, Foreigners had 9 mega hits in the top 100 Billboard. Not 1, 9, okay? Boom, qualified." Hagar went on to say, "Number 2, you should have a gold record, a platinum record," he continued. Well, here comes Foreigner with 80 million records sold, 6 top 10 albums, including Foreigner 4, which spent 10 weeks at number 1, okay? Qualified, right? So that was what Sammy Hagar had to say. Now, Cher, actually, speaking on behalf of herself, she had a couple digs at the hall. She said it was easier getting divorced from 2 men than it was to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, she said. "I want to thank my guardian, David Geffen, because, he wrote a letter and sent it to the directors, and so here I am." So anyway, thank you, David. Thank you for caring so much about me. Cher went on to then do a great performance of Believe, which was absolutely fantastic. So, what does it take to get into the Rock Hall of Fame? We've got some bands that definitely deserve to be in there. We've got some bands that may be a little bit questionable, but, it's the decision of the directors. And all I can say is when it comes to voting and you want to see your bands get in there, make sure that you're nominating your bands. And if it takes a letter writing campaign, if it takes a social media push to get the awareness up that these bands need to get in, definitely something that you should try to do. Let's take a look at some of the bands that are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that I think really should be in there. Motorhead. This is new wave and British heavy metal. Why are they not in there yet? Another group, Pantera. Just when metal had started to stagnate a little bit, Pantera shook things up. They simply put, they laid down killer licks from Dimebag Darrell. God rest his soul. Rest in peace, Dimebag. They absolutely redefined what hard rock meant in the 90s. Albums, from 1990s, Cowboys from Hell through 2000s, Reinventing the Steel, Pantera. They were absolutely incredible. Another band, Garbage. They had some amazing hits. With producer, drummer Butch Vig, and they just absolutely need to get in there. Megadeth, Dave Mustaine leaves Metallica, goes on to form Megadeth, which was absolutely amazing, or they still are amazing. Countdown to Extinction, Rust in Peace, Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? I mean, these are some of the classic songs from them. Dave Mustaine's voice, undeniable, just absolutely great. Alice in Chains, they're now getting to the point where they should be getting in there. They've had some amazing music, with their guitar theatrics, just absolutely, defined what the grunge movement of the 90s sounded like. How is Ronnie James Dio not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Not only had, as the lead singer of Black Sabbath, his solo career, sang with Rainbow, 47 million albums sold. It's absolutely crazy that they are not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And finally, one of my bands from my college days that I got to see in concert during the Super Unknown tour, Soundgarden. That's, again, they're one of the big four Seattle bands that catapulted grunge into the mainstream. They've had an influence that has just held on. They're up there with Nirvana and Pearl Jam. Just absolutely unfathomable that a band with it has 3 albums like Bad Motorfinger, Super Unknown, and Down the Upside. Those 3 albums back to back to back were absolutely fantastic, and their music endures today. I'm even going to put Motley Crue in there. Motley Crue redefined what glam rock was. Songs like "Smoking in the Boys' Room," "Home Sweet Home," "Shout at the Devil." They're kind of a joke now, a meme, seeing how Vince Neil performs on stage. But in their heyday, Motley Crue just absolutely crushed it. And now let's go worldwide. Let's look at the Scorpions. Over 100 million albums sold worldwide, thousands of headlining performances over the last 40 years. How are they not in there? So at 7:22 in the morning, all roads are clear out here in the Toledo area, not showing any red on the roadways through OGO from ODOT, and also taking a look at your weather for today. Right now in the Toledo area, 36 degrees, so it's a little chilly out there this morning. We'll go up to about a high of 60 with sunny skies, increasing clouds overnight with a low of 42. Showers likely tomorrow with a high of 62. And over the weekend, absolutely perfect fall weather, 58 and sunny both Saturday and Sunday, and Monday a high of 66. This is your weather and traffic together on 88.3 WXUT. You're listening to Live, Local, and Loud in the Morning with Kevin O'Korn. Let's get back to some music here. We're going to play a song we're going to take it down a little bit. I haven't played this song in a couple of weeks. This is a song by Megan B. The song is Fever. You're listening to 88.3 WXUT.
Woke up with a fever. Woke up with a fever in the wilderness. I've been digging up roots, living off moss and bark and bitterness. And I'm not the same woman that I once was. I'm not the same. I'm that I once was. I'm not the same. I'm not the same woman that I once was. I'm not the same after all. Cold eyes crying, my love for you is dying. I've caught you in your lying this time. You say you miss me and you want me to come home, but when you're around I feel alone. The seasons change and the wind has blown. Your carelessness has really shown. Build me a bridge, cry me a river, lay my body in the middle of winter. Build me a bridge, cry me a river, lay my body in the middle of winter. Lay me in the crossfire of true love and desire, but laying with her last night, one for you. You say you miss me and you want me to come home, but when you're around I feel alone. The seasons change and the wind has blown. Your carelessness is really shown. Oh, build me a bridge, cry me a river, lay my body in the middle of winter. I said, build me a bridge, cry me a river, lay my body in the middle of winter. Frostbite can really hurt you when you have no virtue. I'd rather feel the cold brew inside. I said frostbite can really hurt you when you have no virtue. I'd rather feel the cold brew inside. Build me a bridge, cry me a river, lay my body in the middle of winter. In the middle of, I said, build me a bridge, cry me a river, lay my body in the middle of winter. Build me a bridge, cry me a river, lay my body in the middle of winter. Oh, oh, oh. The middle of winter.
Get more out of the University of Toledo's College Radio.
You are now at your home away from home.
88.3 is streaming 24/7 online at WXUT.com. Keep in touch with all of your favorite shows that our station has to offer. Only at WXUT.com. 88.3 FM, Toledo's only alternative.
Oh, yeah, we're supposed to be talking. Sorry. Here on WXUT, I'm Tim.
I'm Vicky.
On the theme park.
Each Saturday morning at 9 a.m.
I bring the chaos.
And I've got the order.
Doing the work to make you twerk.
Crank it up and rip the knob off. You're listening to Live, Local, and Loud with Kevin O'Korn on 88.3 FM WXUT. Welcome back. It's 7:32 on this Thursday, October 24th, 2019. Jeez. 2024. This is show number 5 of Live, Local, and Loud with Kevin O'Korn. So glad you can join us this morning. Our listener lines are open right now at 419-530-4455. Been asking you to call in this morning. Nobody's calling me. I feel so alone, like nobody's actually listening to me out there. It'll be interesting to see what the numbers are when I go back and look at the stats for our show this morning. But obviously this weekend's a big day, a big weekend for the UT Rockets football team. Inviting those pesky Falcons from Bowling Green up here. Going to make that 26-mile drive up I-75 for the Battle of I-75 at the Glass Bowl this Saturday at 3:30 in the Glass Bowl. We're asking you to stripe the stadium. Check out what section you're sitting in and find out what color you should wear. We're going to stripe the stadium in midnight blue and gold and make it an intimidating atmosphere for the Falcons and hopefully send them home with their tail feathers tucked between their legs. Also, this morning we've been talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. Wanted to know if you had anybody in mind that you think should be in the Rock Hall of Fame that's not in there right now. Give us a call. Phone lines are open at 419-530-4455. Would love to hear what you have to say. Let's get back to some music here, though, right now. Actually, first, what am I hearing? Oh, my phone is actually playing music. That's what I'm hearing in the background. I need to turn that down. Let's get to some weather and traffic here real quick as you're getting ready to hit the roads for your day, for work or school. Right now here in the Toledo area, it is 36 degrees, 36 degrees with clear skies, expecting a high of 60 today and sunny, increasing clouds overnight with a low of 42, showers likely tomorrow with a high of 62. And then perfect fall weather for the weekend. High of 58 on Saturday and Sunday with sunny skies. Should be absolutely gorgeous for kickoff at the Glass Bowl on Saturday. We hope to see you out there. If you can't make it to the game, the game will be broadcast live on ESPN Plus. So again, let's make sure we're cheering on the Rockets to victory this weekend for the Battle of I-75. Getting back to some music. Actually, before the break, we were listening to, brought the music down a little bit more mellow songs. First was Megan B. She's an artist out of the Athens area, very folk-tinged rock, absolutely amazing singer with the song Fever, followed by Kenda, Louy, a local artist here in the Toledo area, her song Winter. Both of those songs were acoustic, absolutely gorgeous. Speaking of acoustic, we would love to have local bands come in and perform live here in the studio. I've got one set up for November 14th. We'll be telling you more about that on all of, on the air. And pardon me, my voice is just wanting to go here. On all of our social media platforms, Live, Local, and Loud, WXUT 88.3 on Facebook, Live, Local, and Loud on Instagram, and Live, Local, N, the letter N, Loud on X. Make sure you check out those sites. I haven't been doing the best job keeping those updated, but that's going to be where you're going to find out who has been playing, who we've been playing here on Live, Local, and Loud, and links to all of the great artists that we're playing. Also, if you would like to have your music heard on Live, Local, and Loud, please send me an email. If you go to the Facebook page, there's a send message option there. There's also our, if you go to the About Us page, you can find our email. Send me your MP3s of your music. Just give us permission to play the music on the air, and we'll get you out there. We want people to know about some of the great music that we have here in the Toledo area, all throughout the state of Ohio, and find out where we can see you guys play live. So again, if you're interested in coming in and doing an acoustic performance here on the show, I'll give you as much time as you want, whether you want to do one song or more. We'll open up the floor to you to showcase your music. So again, acoustic performances, check out Live, Local, and Loud, WXUT 88.3 on Facebook, and there's actually a link to a form that shows all the available dates. We'd love to have you come in and perform for us. And if you'd like to have your music played for us, message me and send me your MP3s or link to whatever media platform you have your music streaming on. We'd love to get that music here on the air. But we're going to go back to, let's see here. Who do we want to play next? We're going to keep it a little bit mellow right now. This is a band that comes out of the Cleveland area. They're called the Labra Brothers. We played their songs before, but this is a kind of a slower song called Be Cool by the Labra Brothers. You're listening to 88.3 WXUT, Live, Local, and Loud with Kevin O'Korn. Have a great morning.
Neck deep in another
Tap my soul, trying to find my peace. Put some feelings on the shelf, now they out of reach. I've been feeling life shifting beneath my feet. Bottom line all the time, I gotta eat. Found serenity and melody. Spinning to my truth, thoughts f***ing with me mentally. Connecting like the roots, this is universal energy. Hatred is a poison, so I'm praying for my enemies. Die fast and die trying. Money make the world go round and go silent. Money make the man gun down and get violent. I've been working for the money, I'm feeling tired. Ain't nothing to aspire to. Being rich, it ain't a dollar, it's inside of you. Found my gift and made $1 right beside the booth. They're taking cause they know that they're been the truth. And that's not what up. Found my faith in the fire. I was forged by the flames. Through my deepest desires, I was destined for change. Made my way through the storm. Yeah, I marched through the rain. When I looked at the stars, yeah, they spelled out my name. Feelings on a back burner. Life moving quick, made me a fast learner. Every time they call me out, only made me more assertive. If you ever felt a doubt, I'ma tell you that it's certain. Motivated by the burden and never having support. I'ma make it on my own, play every role on the court. If I'm in the game, I'ma show you what I'm worth. Ain't nobody in my league, they know I'm going berserk. Illustrate my life, making profit off the back end. Only thing I know, I just wrote an album of my life, brought my pain into the light. There's some things that you'll never know. Trying to be honest with myself, brought a lot to the surface. If you can't afford the pain, there's an album you can purchase. Found my faith in the fire. I was forged by the flames. Through my deepest desires, I was destined for change. Made my way through the storm. Yeah, I marched through the rain. When I looked at the stars, yeah, they spelled out my name.
Have you ever wanted to train dogs and help them to be part of a happy family? In the Rocket Service Dogs organization, you can either foster a dog or babysit a dog in training. You don't need any special experience at all. We accept all those who are willing to help train dogs. We'll train you on how to train the dogs. Along with training these cute dogs, you'll also get to make them toys, blankets, clothes, and many more things. For more information, check out the Rocket Service Dogs organization's social media pages. Welcome back to 88.3 WXUT. This is Kevin Okorn. You're listening to Live, Local, and Loud. It is 7:45 this morning on October 24th, 2024, show number 5, and we are glad you're joining us this morning. Wanted to just take a look ahead to the broadcast day here on WXUT. We are ending our over-the-air broadcast at 8 o'clock this morning, but we will be live on WXUT.com all day long from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. this evening. So we'll be spinning great songs on Toledo's only alternative. And along with that, from 7 to 8 o'clock tonight, Logan McCrory is in with Feel the Groove, the best of R&B throughout history. So check out Logan's show. It's a new show here on WXUT, and just some great, great music there. Then coming up from 8 to 10 p.m., make sure you attend the staff meeting with Trip Floyd. His show's great. A lot of local musicians. Trip also has a great YouTube page where he has a new show that he's doing called Live from Rocket Hall, where he's bringing in new music from around the area. In fact, the latest episode, pardon me, drops tonight or today with a band called Respirator out of Bowling Green. Got to hear them perform last on Sunday. They came in and did a live performance in the studio here and was absolutely fantastic. Then coming up from 10 to midnight, Flying with the Ace. Asa Crittlebaugh has a great show with the best in classic rock. So that's coming up tonight from 10 to midnight on WXUT. Taking a look at your Friday shows, Checking In with Brian Jones is in the morning drive time from 6 to 8 tomorrow. And then from 12 to 2 on WXUT.com, in the mix with Crystal. So those are just to take a look at some of the shows that are coming up here on the air. Also, don't forget, if you can't make it out to the game, if you want to listen to the broadcast, we will be broadcasting the Battle of I-75, University of Toledo versus Bowling Green State University at the Glass Bowl, 3:30 on Saturday with the WXUT Sports crew. So we are coming up on 7:48, and that's about time to get one more look at weather and traffic together here on WXUT.
Live, local, and loud weather and traffic together on WXUT 88.3 FM.
Right now it's 36 degrees here in Toledo with fair skies, looking for a high today of 60 degrees with sunny skies, so it should be absolutely gorgeous out there today. Overnight increasing clouds with a low of 42. Showers likely tomorrow, about a 60% chance with a high of 62. Clearing out in the evening with a low of 45 or low of 43. And sunny for the weekend with highs both Saturday and Sunday of 58. So it should be perfect fall weather to get out to the football game or getting out there to enjoy all the fall activities that are out there. Go to a pumpkin patch. Get yourself a jack-o'-lantern or pumpkin ready to carve for Halloween, because that is coming up next week right around the corner. It's spooky season here on WXUT 88.3 FM. That's your weather and traffic together on the 8s. Coming up now on 7:50. Got about 10 minutes left in the show. We're going to get back to some local music here. We're talking about the spooky season. Let's play a song from Lords of the Highway. This one's called Satanic Panic. If I can get where to go. Come on. This computer's killing me. Here we go. Somewhere. It's in here somewhere. There we go. Welcome back to WXUT 88.3 FM. This is Kevin O'Korn. You're listening to Live, Local, and Loud in the morning. We are coming up on the top of the hour at 7:57. We're about 3 minutes away from the end of our broadcast day, but I wanted to thank everybody for joining or for tuning in this morning. If you'd like to be part of Live, Local, and Loud in your local band, we'd love to have you come in and do an acoustic performance here in the studio. Just go to my Facebook page, Live, Local, and Loud, WXUT 88.3, and send me a message or look for the Google Docs form that shows all the available dates where you can come into the studio. We do have a special guest coming in on November 14th. We will let you know more about that in the coming weeks, but also looking for people to come in between then. Please sign up and get your music out there. Also, if you'd like to have your music played on 88.3 WXUT and you're a local band here, send me an email. Just click on the send a message link there on the WXUT or on the Live, Local, and Loud page, and we'll make sure we get your music on the air. Need to get some more music in the mix there, so we'd love to have you on the show. Also, don't forget today, coming up at 7 o'clock, got Feeling the Groove with Logan. At 8 o'clock, staff meeting with Trip Floyd, and from 10 to midnight, Flying with the Ace with Asa Criddleball for some great classic music. Coming up at 8 o'clock is a rebroadcast of the show, so if you missed anything this morning and you'd like to hear some, or you heard a song that you'd like to hear again, we'll be replaying the show in its entirety from 8 to 10 a.m., and we do that every Thursday morning. But I will be back next Thursday from 6 to 8 a.m., We hope to have you join us, and we'll have some new music from local artists, and we will keep you informed of what's going on in the news with weather and traffic. Once again, for today, it should be an absolutely gorgeous day, high of 60, sunny skies, chance of rain tomorrow, and absolutely gorgeous fall weather for the weekend with a high of 58 and sunny both days. So you are up to date with what's going on with weather and traffic. The roads out there are smooth this morning. And just be careful with driving. So we are coming up at the end of the show. I just want to, again, thank everyone for tuning in this morning. Remind everyone to be kind to one another. The world's a much better place when we're nice to one another. We may have differences in opinion, but we're all part of this human race together. So make sure you treat everyone with kindness. Make a new friend. Eat dessert first. Pay for your books in cash. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in to WXUT 88.3 Live, Local, and Loud with Kevin O'Korn. Have a great day, everybody.